Hey dudes and chicks, and neither if those rules don't apply to you. Welcome to Makeup for Lost Time. My name is Katie. Today I'm going to be doing a 3 looks with some of the black owned makeup brands that I actually didn't even know that I owned. So I did some research and I found out that Beaute is a black owned brand. I actually watched an IGTV post from Manny MUA, and he said, and on that post he said that JD Glow was a black owned brand, and then he apologized later and said, I'm sorry, JD Glow, I found out JD Glow isn't a black owned brand. But as I did my research and I started digging around, I used to listen to watch a YouTuber named Stephanie Nicole, and when I watched Amy Loves Makeup's video on her favorite black owned makeup brands, she had BOMB written on her thumbnail, and I was like, fuck, that's so cute and clever and badass. And then I felt like it was familiar to me, and so I went back into like my YouTuber history. I went back and back and back, and I found this video by Stephanie Nicole where she did the BOMB challenge, the black owned makeup brands challenge, and I'm gonna link that video below because it's super informative about how supporting black owned makeup brands not only helps people of color, but it also helps our economy. And she graduated from college with she majored in economy, and so anyways, I'm not gonna botch it. It's super interesting, totally informative, so I'm gonna link it below. But anyways, so then as I was looking at her video, the videos that were down below were other black owned makeup brand challenges from that same time period, and I started watching them and found out that JD Glow is in fact a black owned makeup brand. And then Manny MUA said that Midas Cosmetics is a black owned makeup brand, and the owner of Midas Cosmetics is from the Dominican Republic. And so anyway, I just found out that I have all these badass brands, and they're all literally like my favorite fucking brands are black owned brands. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got these 3 looks, then just keep watching. Right, for this look, I'm using the Beaute Flare palette. This is what the color story looks like. Every time I've used this palette, I just kind of go crazy, and that's what I'm gonna do today. The other thing I wanted to mention is if I'm not using a black owned makeup brand, I'm not gonna mention it. I'm just gonna say like, I'm using a, tapered blending brush, or I'm going into the color Aubergine, and I'm gonna start building that up in the crease and my outer V. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with another flat blending brush. I'm gonna go into the color Saffron, and I'm gonna use that to blend that out. And I hope that everything's gonna be okay. It's not quite, it's a little more orange than I thought it was when I first looked at it. That's working. And I'm just gonna kind of lightly tap that outer edge to get this a little bit feathered. And I'm going back into the color Aubergine with my other blending brush. And I'm really packing that on there now and blending it out. All my Spectrum brushes are dirty, so there. I'm going in with another blending crease brush, and I'm gonna go into the color Cider. And I'm gonna use that to blend out this outest part, the outest. That looks bomb. I filmed a video the other day that didn't get uploaded, but I forgot to do my eyebrows before I started filming, and I really liked it. I really like doing my makeup before I do my brows, because then I don't have to sit here and stress out about them. It's nice. I mean, if you don't stress out about them when you're doing your makeup, then that's not you, but like I'm always like, I have to blend up like that because I go all the way to the brow. I'm just taking this other blending brush that had that saffron color on it, and I'm just, with no additional product, I'm just going back in here. Man, that looks fucking good. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I need to tell you guys that I use my P. Louise primer, and the only reason why I'm mentioning it is because every time I use Ace Beaute shadows on P. Louise primer, it's a magical combination of Ace Beaute and P. Louise primer. I'm just gonna use this smaller Like, it's not a pencil brush, but it's not a blending brush. It's like midway. And I'm just gonna do all those things on my lower lid. I'm going in with Aubergine. And then with another brush, I'm gonna go into Saffron and I'm gonna blend that out. And then I'm going into Cider, that yellow color, with the same blending brush. And I'm just gonna make a big deal down here. Didn't take long either, did it? I'm going to put on some NYX Glitter Primer. I've been so crazy trying to get that last video that I did uploaded and filmed that I've left the cap off of my glitter bases every time I've done my makeup all week. And I'm like, oh God, it's gonna be all dried out. And then I'm gonna just use a flat brush and I'm gonna go into the color Firefly and I'm gonna take that across my lid. Damn, Gina, that looks pretty. Oh my gosh. Now I'm going back in with no additional product and I'm just gonna tap this. And then back in with that flat brush. Okay, how's that blend look, my people? I'm just going back in with that fatty shader brush that I used the yellow with, and I'm just gonna go do a little quick. I'm actually gonna take another brush and I'm gonna go into that color Firefly and I'm gonna just add some to the lower lid. And then I'm just using a pencil brush and I'm gonna go into my Gimme Glow highlighter in Halo. And I'm going to use that in my inner corner. Just a little tiny brow bone highlight. And one last blend. All right, I'm going to go finish up this look and I'll be back when I'm done. So this is the manifesto, the pièce de résistance. This is the finished look number 1. I can't believe how easy it went together. So anyways, I used my Give Me Glow highlighter in Halo on my lip and my Cupid's bow. And then I actually went around and like retouched up because this look ended up being so much warmer than what I thought it was going to be. And I feel like the gold really hit the spot, like in the inner corner highlight. And then, oh, and I also used my Gimme Glow liquid lip in the color Rock on my lip. I love this look. I think it turned out amazing. I'm super excited that I get an opportunity to actually use like pretty much my favorite fucking brands. So anyways, let's get on to look number 2. This is going to be look number 2. I'm going into my Ace Beaute Flare palette again, and I'm going to start with the color Forest Pine. If you can't tell, I'm super excited about this, so I'm like, my eyes are still stained from the last look. And I'm just using a flat shadow brush. Thought this would be a little bluer, but... And I'm just tapping this over, like with my eye open, and then going just above the crease so that it gives the illusion that my lid space is bigger. And I'm just tapping this on, patting it. Oh, it's a lot greener than I thought it was going to be, even though it's named Forest Pine. Where did my color go? Where did it go? Where did my chin go? Where did it go? Just kidding. Probably have to edit that out. Fucking idiot. Okay, no. Gosh, I guess I didn't realize how high I really have to go to get that crease shade up there. Jeez. Jeez almighty. Jeez, I'm crow. I love using a flat shader brush. It's like a new thing I've learned how to do, and I fucking love it. I'm just gonna go in a little bit more. Notice, no crease. I love Ace Beaute. You know, a lot of people don't like Ace Beaute, and I just don't understand it. It's seriously like, I was thinking earlier, you know how everybody does the videos where if they could only choose 10 palettes, 5 of my 10 palettes would be Ace Beaute palettes. I literally could not imagine my collection without. I seriously, like, if I had all my 5 of my Ace Beaute palettes would be like, I would feel pretty satisfied. And then probably like my P. Louise and my Stacey Marie. And then like 2 other ones. I don't even know what they would be. Now I'm going to use my, oh, never mind. Sorry. Old habits and all that. I'm going to take a little blending brush and I'm going to go into the color. I'm going to use the color Dry Martini. I wanted to use Vodka Tini. What do you guys think? What should I do? And I'm going to start blending this out. Oh, this is in the Give Me Glow Juicy Olive palette, by the way. BT dubs. Oh man, I chose correctly. Stop that. Now I'm going back in with that flat shadow brush into the forest pine that I thought was going to be blue. What's in a name anyway, right? I'm just kind of feathering this up. And then with no additional product, I'm just going to go up here and kind of give this little blendy poo. I don't want to make it any greener. I really like this transition, but that I've got still a really distinct line right there. I'm going to use a little pencil brush. A super little pencil brush, and I'm going to go into Forest Pine and I'm going to run that along my lower lid. I'm just going to keep it tight on that lash line and then back in with that blending brush into Dry Martini on the Give Me Glow palette. I'm going in with it's like a crease brush, and I'm going to use some glitter primer. I'm using the color Watermark from JD Glow, which is a black owned brand, and I had no idea. And I'm going to place this in the back. And then with the other side of this brush, I'm going to use the color Garnish from the Give Me Glow Juicy Olive palette. Boom. Wow. Just taking a little bit more of that JD Glow. Did I just do that? Holy fuck. I'm just taking that flat shadow brush with no additional product and just kind of tapping this out, which actually this is a really good brush for this. Oh my bird. Just reinforcing this forest green, forest pine from the Flare palette with no additional product. I'm just going to go down here and blend this. Little tiny pencil brush. I'm going to take the color Garnish and I'm going to run that along the inside of my lower lid. I'm going to use my Give Me Glow highlighter in Halo again. And I'm just taking another little pencil brush. Wow. That's fucking outstanding. Okay, I love this. I'm gonna go finish up my face and I'll be back when I'm done. So this is the finished look, number 2. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's literally the best fucking look I've ever done, and I wish I could even take any credit for it. The Ace Beaute shadows blend themselves, the Give Me Glow shadows blend themselves, and the shimmers are like some kind of magic from from their alchemy. Sorcery. I seriously think this is the best look I've ever done. I mean, look at this fucking thing. Man, am I glad I got this idea. So anyways, I'm going to have a hard time topping this, but I'm sure going to try. I mean, I'm going to try to at least keep up. Fuck, dude. So this is look number 3. Okay, so this is look number 3. If you're wondering why my lipstick is already done and my eyebrows are like carved out, it's because I already did this look and it was okay. I mean, it was fine. I just feel like I wanted this look to be perfect. I don't struggle with perfectionism at all. So anyways, I'm already primed and I'm going to use this flat shader brush, and I'm going into I'm using my Ace Beaute Blossom Passion palette, and I'm going into the color Seduction, and I'm just gonna pack this on the outer V. And then I'm gonna open my eyes really big, and I'm gonna put this really quickly. I'm just gonna go into the color Dahlia with just a blending crease brush. And I'm just gonna take this and I'm just gonna barely blend it around the outside. Now, I'm gonna keep packing Seduction. Use another flat shader brush, only a little bit smaller, and I'm gonna do that same thing on the inner corner. And I'm just gonna open my eye. And then I'm just going around the edge, and I'm just gonna kind of blend this out. If you guys can tell, this shadow is so multi-dimensional all by itself. Like, because when you blend it out, it's a completely different color than it is when you pack it on. And I just want to get that outside edge really blent. And then I'm going in with a small blender brush, and I'm gonna go into this color Love. And I'm going to use that to blend it out. And I'm just going 50% on and 50% off. And back into Seduction. Yeah, I wanted this look to steal your hearts, not my self-esteem. So I went in with that color Dahlia to like just kind of powder the brow so it would blend a little easier. I really like the shape of this brush because it's almost like you can just follow the brush to create the shape. And then back in with that small blender brush or blending crease brush. Now I'm going in with my Spectrum A16 and I'm going to apply NYX Glitter Primer. And with another flat brush, I'm going to go in with the color Beauty. Now this is not a shimmer, it's a satin. And when I first started doing makeup, I could not figure out what you did with a satin. I just couldn't figure it out, and most of the influencers that I watch, or creators, they hate satins. And I just felt like there had to be some kind of sense to be made out of it. But I have grown to really like satins because I feel like they look a little darker and a little more sultry. I'm going back into that color Love, and I'm just going to tap that along the edges of this. It's that pink matte that I used to blend the edges out. And then I'm going into this color Seduction with a small blending brush, and I'm just gonna tap. And now I'm going back in with that brush that I used to blend Dahlia with no additional product, and I'm just gonna kind of run that over the edge. And now I'm going back in with that small blending crease brush that had Love on it, with no additional product. Now I'm going to use a little baby pencil brush, and I'm going into the color Seduction, the darkest color, and I'm just going to run that along my lash, my lower lash line. And then I'm going to use that small blending brush, and I'm going to go into the color Love to blend that out. I'm gonna use my JD Glow Galaxy Shadow in the color Insane. Give it a little spray. Good enough for the guys I date. This is the look. I'm gonna go finish my rest of what little I have left to do. It'll probably be super quick. This went very quickly, and I'll be back when I'm done. Oh, it's gonna be quick for you either way. This never happens to me. So this is the finished third look, finally finished. And honestly, it's not much different than it was the first time. It's just these little imperfections that I had around the sides that I didn't like. And so I just felt like if I wouldn't have done it again, I wouldn't have gotten a chance to do it again. And it would have been a fail instead of a total success, which I feel like this is a mad success. And so let me know what you guys think. Is this a mad success, and are you guys in love with it? I actually just painted my lower lash with some a lippy. It was actually a lippy that I was kind of disappointed in. I knew I wasn't gonna like it on my lips. I wanted to wear it today, but it was just too much like this. So anyways, I had a blast doing all these looks. I'm just really grateful that I got a chance to use all these products and just do the deal. So anyways, let me know if you guys are excited to find out that Ace Beaute, JD Glow, Midas, and Give Me Glow Cosmetics are all Black owned makeup brands. I feel like we all have some of these brands, and we just don't even know it because people aren't shouting it from the rooftops. And so I just am super excited to know that I have so many that I don't buy products based on who owns them. And so I guess I just never really gave it any thought. And I'm super excited to find out that my pull up or shut up is in hand as far as like the ratio of how many palettes I own that are sold by people of color and how many palettes I own that are sold by people who are not of color. Anyways, I love all three of these looks. I'm super excited about them. Hit the like button if you like any of these looks, or if you just like my sparkling personality and my boyish charm. You can follow me on Instagram. I post my looks there usually, unless I don't like them. It's at Makeup for Lost Time, spelled the exact same way. You hang out with me in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. I've been getting a lot of really great commentary in my comment section, and I really appreciate that you guys are hanging out with me there. I try my hardest to give, when I respond to those comments, to actually give a response with substance. And so anyways, I really appreciate that you guys are engaging in those conversations with me. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that you can see every time I upload. And you guys could have been anywhere, but you are spending your time here with me, and I totally appreciate you. Later.